Hey guys, so my name is Shea, and this video and this channel is about my journey with chronic illnesses. So I'm just going to start from the beginning. I was born on December 14th, 2000. I was born premature, and I was 2 pounds, 8 ounces, and had to be in the NICU for a while, so that was interesting. And, but, yeah. And, I know that I was born like I had a little bump on my head, and they weren't sure what that was about. And later, we found out that I have what's known as Chiari Malformation. My mom and brother have it too. And my brother was also born premature. He was smaller than I was, 1 pound, 15 ounces. But, I was diagnosed with Chiari at 9, I think. And what it is basically my brain is too big for my skull, and it pushes my brain into my neck, which causes the worst migraines ever. I would be in pain, I would throw up, and I would sleep for 12 hours or more. And that was how I dealt with my migraines. And I had surgery for it in May of 2011. I was 10, and what they do is they take like a piece of your skull out, and I guess that's supposed to help your brain go back up into your skull. I don't know the whole thing. It's really complicated. It's brain surgery basically, and recovery was really hard. I had a little brain bleed somewhere before the night before I was supposed to go home, and they kept me to watch me for another few days, which I was not happy about. And I just wanted to be home, because nothing is better than home when you're recovering from a surgery like that, especially. So, anyway, and we are almost sure that the Chiari caused mine and my brother's premature birth. I don't know for sure about that, but we're pretty sure that that's probably a reason. And I know for me, something was wrong with my umbilical cord. It just wasn't functioning properly. I don't know. But anyway. And then the Chiari has caused a whole bunch of other stuff, which is so fun. It's so great. It caused a condition called dysautonomia, which is damage to the vagus nerve, which controls things like breathing, blood pressure, heart rate, blood flow, digestion, things like that we don't think about doing. And sometimes if I'm laying down and I get up too fast or whatever, it feels like I'm gonna pass out. I don't, but it feels like it. And so, and plus I get really fatigued easily, and it sucks. And then we're pretty sure that dysautonomia caused another condition called Gastroparesis, which basically translates to paralyzing of the stomach, or I should say partially paralyzing of the stomach. My stomach doesn't digest well. It digests slowly than it should. Like, there have been times where I will eat dinner and I will still have food in my stomach from dinner when I go to bed. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night and throw up. And yeah. But I do go to Cincinnati Children's to get a Botox procedure in my stomach. They go down my throat. I'm out, obviously, and they go down my throat and to my pylorus, which is like the opening of my stomach, and inject it there, and it usually works for about, they say 4 to 6 months, but the doctor has said that it can work longer. I'm fortunate it lasts for about 6 months, and then I have to go back. And it's nice because we got friends down there and they let us stay with them, and we like it. So, and we really like the doctors there too. They're all very understanding and they know all of our issues. They know everything. They basically have a department for all the conditions that I have. Let's say that. And so that's nice to know. And actually, I have some pictures of my stomach from the procedure. So that is my stomach. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah. There's the thing going down to put the Botox in. And they also do balloon dilation at the same time of my esophagus, just to, I don't know, stretch it out, I guess, so food can go down easier. So there's the balloon for the dilation. And yeah. So that, I find that interesting, that I get to have pictures taken of my stomach every time I get to go. I'm actually due for more in August, so we'll be going down there before school starts again. So, and I also have hearing loss. May not seem like it because I can talk so well, but I do wear hearing aids. It's very small. This is the part that goes in the ear, and this part goes behind, like that. And yeah. I was diagnosed with a hearing loss first when I was 6. And normally, kids are diagnosed between the ages of 1 and 3, so I was way out of that window. And my brother also has a hearing loss. He was diagnosed at 4, so he was closer, but not quite. And I've had hearing aids since I was almost 7, and I love them. I call them my Mr. Squeakies, or my aids. I always say, where are my aids? I need my aids. So, and my mom and my brother share a majority of the diseases that I have. We know for sure that my mom has Chiari and dysautonomia, but we're not sure about the gastroparesis yet. I don't know. She might get tested, she might not. I don't know. But it's been a rough couple of years because I was just diagnosed with the gastroparesis last year. And I remember so clearly how it started. It was the first day of second semester of my sophomore year in high school. And I was really excited because I knew I was going to take ceramics. And I loved the ceramics teacher. He's so nice. And I was really excited to take ceramics because I just love it. And I woke up maybe about an hour before I was supposed to get up for school, and I went into the bathroom. And on my way, I started to feel sick, and I grabbed a puke bucket out of the closet, and I sat down in the toilet and threw up, and I had diarrhea at the same time. And I thought that I had a little stomach bug. That was it. I didn't think that it could be anything else. So being diagnosed was kind of a kick to the gut. It really just dragged me down. And nobody gets it. They say they do, but they don't. And it bothers me. It really does. I want people to understand how hard it is for me to get up every day. And I want them to understand just my life in general, because I've had so many challenges. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm trying to thinking what else. Oh yeah, I do have another condition called, I can never say it right, Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, or EDS, and that's what I say when I talk about it. I just say EDS because I can't say the other name. And it's basically where the body makes too much collagen, and my skin is super stretchy. You can't really see it that way, but like it caused me to have weird joints like that. Weird things. My knees hyperextend, which means when I stand up straight, they're like flat. And obviously that's not good for them, but I can't control it, so. But trying to think what else. Yeah, it's been a really hard year. I've struggled in school. Last year I barely passed my classes, and I'm probably not gonna graduate on time because this year I started doing an every other day schedule, and that made me miss a lot of classes. I'm actually going to do an algebra class this summer just to get the credit for it. And so instead of being class of 2019, I'll be class of 2020, which I'm not happy about. I would rather graduate with my friends in my class, but I can't do that. I don't see myself going every day. I would be exhausted by the end of the week, and I would just be worn out. And plus, we don't know how my health is going to be in the future. Like, we don't know. It's so unpredictable. So, I don't know. And we're actually talking about getting me a service dog. Just mostly for the hearing. Because without these hearing aids, I can still hear okay, but like not great. And even with them, I don't hear well. I think I do, but my mom and my teachers say that I don't always hear everything, so I don't know. But, so we're thinking about that. It's not official or anything, we just sent an application in. So, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. I would like it to happen because I think it would really help me. So, especially at night, if there was if the smoke alarm went off, I can't hear that. I mean, I probably could, but I wouldn't hear it great. And the dog can alert me to that. And the dog can tell me if anybody's at the door, can tell me if I'm in a dangerous situation, like if somebody's trying to attack me or something. It can be trained to know my name, so if someone's trying to get my attention, the dog can, alert me to that. And also, just because there are times where I do feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I would like to know, because you can train a dog to alert you. Well, I mean, you can't really train, but you probably could, to alert you if you're gonna pass out or something. Most of the time, the dogs just pick it up on their own. They can just tell by themselves, which is awesome. But, like I said, it's not for sure yet. And I don't know, I would like it to happen, but it's probably gonna be a year or two. So, we'll see. But I would really like to have a dog to help me, because it would give me more independence. And I would just like having another little furry friend. Because I already have a dog and a cat. But I would love to have a little furry friend that I could take everywhere with me, and that can help me out when I need it. So that's a work in progress. So we'll see. But oh, and I totally forgot to mention, the Botox for my stomach does work. It really does work. It's like a miracle. I remember the first time I got it done, I was able to eat and not feel completely full. Usually when I would eat, for example, when we were done with the procedure and everything, we got pizza, and we went back to our friend's house and we had some pizza, and usually I could only eat maybe half a slice, one if I tried. And I was able to eat 2 whole slices of pizza without feeling like I was going to explode. And that was awesome. And I haven't thrown up in a while. And I haven't had the constant diarrhea, which is awesome. So, anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share my journey and start this channel. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I just didn't know how and what to say, and so it's gonna be interesting to see where this goes. I really don't have any expectation, but I would love it if you guys could subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.